Nobody's talking about. So Sarkodie's song is correct, but it's minimal. And I hope this is volume 1.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because Yvonne Nelson's response demands
she also responded to that. She responded and I feel like so
So the song is a good song. The content is very educative.
How educative?
And it's a caution to those of you who have decided to come and say what the two of us did in the room. So I'm saying that a 22-year-old boy having access to a 25-year-old woman is a privilege.
On whose part?
On the part of a young boy like Sarkodie. And wanted to keep this history to his grave. Lo and behold, the cat was let out of the bag. Who started it? So women, don't say your basa, but opanso en kasa intia bemasa.
Adolfo Yamamakwaba Ediba Vimbas TV. So now Councillor Lutterodt as Sarkodie needs to release another day song for Yvonne Nelson. Obe did an attempt harder than the first one. You know him say Yvonne Nelson a few weeks ago a release book bia title ne I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. In chapter 8 of that book no Yvonne Nelson say in 2010 on Sarkodie have a affair. And saying by and Sarkodie denied taking responsibility until she had to abort that pregnancy. Or say, Sarkodie and the manager and a didn't call hospital and man call abort a child. After which Sarkodie didn't check up on her. Now Sarkodie had to come and remove his mouth into. In his response, no chemu say Yvonne Nelson a trantro. On one kasa ne koye na abortion. Now even in say ne kronjin di say or no Sarkodie in say because emra ye fune buy and or say a doctor. Mbe treat Yvonne Nelson and Yvonne Nelson turning down that offer. Or to also say Yvonne Nelson is for the street. I am brave as she chairman say Yvonne Nelson a shawoni. Emma Sarkodie further stated say Yvonne Nelson humbe ma edosun chain Cuban chains. Just a chain there a idea so ntino. Yvonne Nelson humbe ma na edosun. Na Sarkodie say booka Yvonne Nelson a troy and nyanse bi enim nemum Ghanaians and a promote negativity and until a book no sell it out. That was the response Sarkodie Maya. A lot of feminists and ordinary Ghanaians chemua Sarkodie's response was too harsh and a good woman would humfi into he has to apologize. And no, and a Councillor Lutterodt counter almost say the response is even weaker to him. Now, Onyayanka Sarkodie ebe release a hotter version of the D song for Yvonne Nelson. Mumi enko tie de okan emra na wo GH1 TV. So na for adwenche efa comment section no. Am I for Vimbas TV so.
That's true.
So it's not about your gentility of the writing. Everything you say. I sat on a show and I was talking about having a child out of wedlock and I'm happy about it, which was even a statement I was making in an example. Nobody went for the story. It became an you don't respect the activists in the women. If you respect your wife, you say that you have a child that today even less nobody's talking about. So Sarkodie's song is correct, but it's minimal. And I hope this is volume 1.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because Yvonne Nelson's response demands
she also responded to that. She responded and I feel like we'll come back to the response, but I think we're getting to the fact that Yvonne's book that she came to write, was it a lie?
Yes.
It wasn't a lie.
No.
They did have sex.
What do you want?
Hold on, please let me land. There was an abortion
between a 25-year-old woman and a 22-year-old boy.
He was of age.
Who was of age?
He wasn't forced. He wasn't forced. It wasn't just 3 years. Hold on, let me land.
Secondly,
Yvonne never insulted Sarkodie.
No, in the book.
Never insulted Sarkodie.
What do you call insult?
Like Mimi said, if anything,
no, what do you call
counselor, let me land.
What do you call insult?
Insult.
Have you been a man before?
For Sarkodie to come
where somebody comes to say you made me have abortion. No, it's not insult.
Abortion it wasn't an insult. She was talking about her life, what she's gone through. And there was never an insult.
Have you read the book well?
I've read the book.
Did he say Sarkodie impregnated and asked to abort?
How was that an insult? That's the truth.
And that is not true.
Oh.
Yvonne Nelson aborted because she wants to go to school.
Oh, okay, so that one she also responded to it that at the time that Sarkodie is claiming that she was doing it because of school, she had graduated from school. Just about the same October 2010.
Has Yvonne graduated?
Yeah, she has.
When?
Oh, she even has her master's or doctorate.
No, when did she graduate?
From Central University.
From Central University
in October 2010.
When? So when she was 25, she was in Central University.
Yeah, she had graduated from.
So when she was 25, she was in Central University. So she was no more in school.
She had graduated.
So she was no more in school.
Yeah, she was just leaving school.
But even with that, let me just read the tweet. So she said, I was pregnant at the time I launched my glaucoma foundation around October 2010. I graduated from Central University in October 2010.
Yes.
It was my final year, but I'd completed my coursework month before the October graduation and my pregnancy. I was only waiting for my certificates.
So she was out of school.
Yeah.
So that also is a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Well,
she was in school.
Oh, she had graduated.
If you are waiting for certificate,
She had finished her coursework. She was waiting for the sets.
So she
had completed.
So if you have finished your coursework,
it's a lie. It's not an insult. And number one, it's between the two of them. So hold on. It's not an insult. No, it's not. When it's a lie, we won't know the truth. Hold on. You were never there.
I was there.
You weren't there.
Oh, please.
You weren't there. No, you weren't there. Where were you?
I was in the song and the book.
You went there, I went there. So whatever the truth is between the two of them, from the side, there was never a time where Yvonne said Sarkodie is a womanizer or he's a wicked person. Exactly. He didn't. She never called him out of that. He came. But he came at the
way too hard.
Wait, what?
Way too hard. From the street. Let's talk about all the men who were waiting. Is it really? Do you think with Sarkodie's statement? Does it?
Do you know Kwame?
Hold on. Let me land.
You don't know Kwame.
I'm talking. I allow you.
No, do you know Kwame?
I don't know Kwame. Let me land.
So why are you speaking for Kwame?
Me too. Don't speak for me. I'm speaking.
Do you know Kwame?
I don't know Kwame. But
I don't want to mention Kwame. Okay, sorry. Thank you for pinching me because.
Can I talk now?
I know Kwame.
Right. So right. How's that? What am I saying? Okay, ladies, if you just joined us, ladies and gentlemen of the show, this is Toast. We're still bisecting, and my friends were kekeshiating the book I Am Not Yvonne Nelson and the response from Sarkodie. Like we spoke about, we don't know what went on, what conspired between the two of them. We were never. It's there. One's right against the other. Exactly. But either ways, Yvonne never called Sarkodie out of his name. Never called him promiscuous. Never called him a whole.
Never used abusive words on him.
Do you know? But for him to come out and say, you know, you're from the streets. Let's talk about all the niggas that you've slept with and this and that and that, and you know, literally like it was like an insult from head to toe. Do you think that, and you know, when you go on social media, everyone's saying that Sarkodie, you have a wife, you have a daughter,
you have a family.
Was it really necessary for you to insult a woman and drag her? Counselor, please.
No, honestly, I agree with Mommy.
No, it was so wrong.
Was it necessary to insult a woman? We are trees.
Did she insult him?
Chojiwo.
What she said wasn't a lie. No, wasn't a lie. What she said wasn't a lie. I mean, whether it's true or whatnot, Counselor, you will have to hold you.
You are throwing stones into a glass.
No, you have your time to say what you want to say. You're insulting.
She is
for the streets.
That makes it more painful.
Do you know how painful this is?
In what way?
For the streets.
But are you not for
somebody that anybody can sleep with?
I'm answering sort of thing.
It's wrong.
Is it true?
That was so wrong.
It's not true.
That was wrong.
Which one is wrong?
However, she did come back to try to respond. Do you think, ladies, do you think that it's even needed for her to come and reply to these things?
No.
How do you feel about her tweets? Because I'm broken a little bit. I can say confidently that if you look at Yvonne Nelson, her post, do you know that right after the book, she made a post on Twitter and said that she tweeted and said very soon she will one day celebrate Father's Day. That broke my heart.
Oh. Yeah.
You can see her from a point of hurt. You can see that she's breaking. This thing she's even done is her own way of expressing how much pain there is inside of her. However, certain people are being hurt. I will not dispute that fact. Some people are getting hurt.
I understand. Yeah, of course. You know that
the back and forth she's doing on social media with the tweeting back, with trying to explain herself. Do you think that is necessary?
It just makes her look more bad in the eyes of the public because you know now people are taking her tweets, comparing it to some excerpts of the book, and then calling her out for being a liar.
Yeah, a liar. Yeah, that's
true. She should have just held on to her thoughts, whatever they were.
There's also conversation that she didn't cover every part of her life. The times when she was the villain, the times when she was doing her own stuff, and she's not totally a saint.
It's her script.
She gets it right.
It's her script.
And exactly.
Yeah. That is the essence of the memoir.
I pick and choose what I want to. No one is entitled to. As long as I'm in something with you, you have 50% share of the information. I can choose to do what I want to do with it. You can also choose to do with what the information. But as long as it is not a lie. I can do whatever I want to do. In picking and choosing, the only thing that I think Yvonne did wrong was she could have gone about it the right way by having a conversation or seeking consent. If they decline, then you can be like, listen, I'm still going to go out. Like, give them the diplomatic of them presenting, because you take the likes of Inyanya, I don't know whether he was even aware of
acting funny the entire time.
He did a video to promote the book that Yvonne was writing even before it was launched. So clearly, maybe he wasn't even aware that he was going to be put. That's the only issue that I have with the whole Yvonne thing. But for Sarkodie to come out and say Yvonne is for the streets and let's talk about all the niggas and whatnot. I thought like that was below the belt. He could have been a bit more diplomatic in presenting, no matter how hurt
like the Sarkodie,
because we know Sarkodie. This man is not for peace. No, at all. So,
so the song is a good song. The content is very educative.
How educative?
And is a caution to those of you who have decided to come and see what the two of us did in the room.
Okay. We'll take it to Antenna.
Because Antenna is too far. In Accra, you have Wunchamin Kawasa with Councillor Lutterodt. So watch it. You are saying that we don't insult a woman, but we insult a man.
No, that's not what we're saying.
So let's not bring the gender thing.
Did she insult a man?
Growing up, so let me finish. Growing up, we were beating when you even go and do sokopin with a girl. That one we don't even penetrate. You are wearing your dress and we lie on you, and somebody go and say, they will beat you. We're told never to even speak about sex with a woman, so we're put in that silence. But I'm going back again to Yvonne's book. Manasseh, very brilliant young journalist, said, we know what we are putting in the book morally will bring a lot of confusion. Yvonne Nelson, as the author, said the same thing. So it means that if you throw stones to a glass house, remember you are waiting for a response. So are you bracing yourself for what will come as a woman? A woman who received the first slap to her husband. In the police station, Madam said, where is the law? Yvonne Nelson, you are praising, like I praise him. I say, looking for your father is the best thing that Yvonne has done, and I support it. But dealing with other people whilst you are looking for your father, even if I'm your father, I'm scared to come out now. But what will you do to me? Sarkodie's lyrical content is solid, brilliant. So you could have a well-trained young man who can carve words to rhyme. You see, when you are a rapper like me, your words must rhyme.
A rapper like you?
You've not played my song before.
Okay, rap.
So if your words don't rhyme with the rap, it's not nice. Right. And this young man has been the best rapper so many years now. His response, you say, was harsh. He said you are on the streets.
For the streets.
That's what he said. You are for the streets. And you want to say that for the streets, what is your interpretation?
It means you're for everybody.
Thank you. My interpretation for the street, it means that you sell.
Listen, my producer
everybody has their interpretation for the streets.
Really?
Oh no.
Really?
Is it your interpretation?
No. It's not about your interpretation.
It's definitely not Sarkodie's interpretation.
Contextually.
For the street.
Contextually.
It means
before he said she was for the street, he said a couple of other things.
Like
let's talk about the other men you've slept with. The kind of things
so the fact that you slept with other men.
Contextually,
what he was saying he slept with other men is not a lie.
So how do you confirm that? How do you confirm that? You know that
if Yvonne didn't sleep with other men, would we be able to know that he slept with Sarkodie? Is Sarkodie not a man?
And that's
so far we only know about Sarkodie.
No, it's not only about Sarkodie. It's not only Sarkodie. Are you mentioning more than one?
Please.
Yvonne never said that, and you Sarkodie broke my virginity and made me pregnant. No, at 25. So I'm saying that a 22-year-old boy having access to a 25-year-old woman is a privilege.
On whose part?
On the part of a young boy like Sarkodie, and wanted to keep this history to his grave. Lo and behold, the cat was let out of the bag. Who started it? So women, don't say your basa, but opanso and kasa intia bemasa. Yemi yako dem ya DSC abofana everybody a mistake. Yakui. And listen, the consent form for abortion is not signed by a boyfriend. If we take you through counseling and you still want to terminate after all whatever it is, the best person to sign the consent form is either parents or a guardian, not a boyfriend. So a boyfriend actually is not needed at your table to hold your hands like this so that they can push it. Come on, no. So I didn't come there with you is my problem. Or if you want to tell us in the book, was she ready to keep the pregnancy like the mother kept her and fighting who the father is now? But the decision was that Sarkodie's song says you terminated because you were talking about school and other things. I didn't call for it. I also said that if truly you want to terminate for safe and everything, I have a doctor that we can go to. You still chose to go to your doctor. You know what that means? I doubt even if you ever got pregnant. Because go back in school days, some monies we chop from some girls. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. What do you guys
That's no. She so I'm going to apologize for the They come to collect money and say, you know I'm quiet. It's not what the semester, but the thing has not come. And like I was telling you, that the way we're doing it, I was feeling heartbeat, and when I feel heartbeat, it means that I can get pregnant. I'm even afraid to test, but Charlie, if I test it, it's positive. I don't know what to do now. And usually when men impregnate young girls in school, they don't have money at that time. Anytime a girl gets pregnant for you, so either you photocopy car, I can't give her, and the girls could collect your photocopy money, your registration fee, to flash nothing. To flash nothing.
I want to put it here. Ladies and gentlemen,
a girl went to collect some from a certain teacher. No, we know. No, guys, no people say, no, this can buy 120 Ghana. Don't say abortion here 30 Ghana. No man 120. And I'm here 40 Ghana. And I'm here receipt man. Sarkodie lyrics nature say. On Jim Jim Posse, Ninsenia, because I know crack of a knock on the doctor. No, call one doctor. And Tenu couldn't possess what you make.
No, but isn't that insulting?
And
another part of the story.
Sarkodie a very mature person
to say that.
Papa, or say na on can that say we Yvonne in that.
Of course.
Now what about that kind of gear?
Obey.
One can say we tell one. You were bonny. Obi ode na yire say. To say the sexual life are from. How do you get Papa Yvonne Nelson? To say the year be dia see.
Councillor Lutterodt.
I didn't want to walk away. If you quite want to uncle one or the other share Sarkodie. But so now Yvonne wanna come say on you sender Sarkodie pen on him there. We here Nyankopo was so but Sarkodie na me shira. We prepare for the response. And if you want to respond, it's painful.
Okay, you're going
Councillor Lutterodt NHM say Sarkodie needs to release another D song or say those attacking Sarkodie should stop, because most of Sarkodie's response was harsh, and a booker Yvonne Nelson and so a choy no a harsh to him. No nyaya Sarkodie would drop another banger. When a updater a free the camp of Yvonne Nelson and Sarkodie say any later update eba ye the bedroom Vumbas TV so and when you subscribe here my YouTube channel ye kai will subscribe net turn notification on yeah that's CP.
Vimbas TV.